Welcome to the channel, kids of all ages, collectors, lovers of everything that's geeky, and cars and watches, which I love, and motorcycles, of course. Here we have the PCS Conan the Barbarian 1/3 scale. 275 pieces. I'm the lucky one, got one, very happy with it. My only gripes with this statue is, one, the base, the marble-like base, whack, just because it's just that simple. And the other thing is a little bit dull on the paint. I don't know, I just don't find it, awesome. But I understand where he's coming from, when he did the work on there. It's supposed to look like in the movie, he's covered up in that some paint, whatever, and, that whitish paint. But those are the only two things that I can tell you that I'm not liking it. Oh, and one last thing, the size. I wish it was, premium format size. The 1/3 scale is a little big for my collection. I really don't have too many pieces. Well, that's not true. I have a couple, but this is not what I wanted in 1/3 scale. I'd rather have some monsters, like the Predators, robots, if there was like a Transformer, something like that, but in that area. But because he doesn't fit with my Dutch and my Sylvester Stallone, like, I can't put him in the same cabinet, and that's sad for me. So why I have those two characters in front? Because they were from my favorite movies. These are some of my top 10 movies, which I love. Rocky being one, and Predator being number 2, number 3, whatever, and then the Conan the Barbarian. This is a magnificent pose. I love the movie, and it was just awesome. And one more thing I want to talk to you guys about. I've never done the Blitzway Rocky review of it, but I can tell you one thing, that this is an amazing looking statue. I'm so happy I got this. The eyes, the face on this is absolutely amazing. Blitzway really, does some amazing work. And even that little, you can see there in the eye, that's that left eye, a little droopy. It's just amazing sculpt. I tell you, this is amazing. Having it in person is a blast. I really had to get this, and it's just fantastic. All right, so let's get on with the close-ups of the Barbarian. Look at that head sculpt. PCS knocked that right out of the park. Does he look like him? Yeah, looks like him. It's amazing. Great sculpt. Love the eyes, mask, war paint on the face, and the hair sculpt is fantastic. I'll give you a closer look at the sides really quick of the hair and how they sculpted it. So this is the duck's ass. This is what they called it back in the days, in the 80s. Split in the middle and it came down, and he feathered it. I sound like a beautician here. And looks amazing. That's how they did it. PCS really did an outstanding job. I like the color. A little light for me, but it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Now we're going to take a look at the sword and the hand that's full of blood after he cut somebody's head off. Let's take a look at that. Alright, so here are the hands with the sword, and famous pose in the movie. This hand is okay. It's not my favorite, but the sword is. And as you can see, this is the bloody version. And that thumb is sticking forward. a lot of splatter there, so I guess he took that brush and just like, oof. Excuse me, held that sneeze. So let's look at some more of the, there's that leather-like straps on the wrist. There's that beautiful bicep, and the Arnold could have. There's the chain, there's some war paint on the chest, there's some more blood on the chest area, and let's go to the other arm here. There's the bicep peak, and split in the bicep, very nice. We produced that anatomy very well, or the anatomy there of the bicep, we did very well. And a little bit more of that head sculpt. Alright, so here's the opposite side. And if you see the hand there, there's nice sculpted the hand very nicely, where you can see all the hair follicles really nice, and some nice dirt, battle damage there. The sword looks awesome. A lot of detail on the sword, on the handle. There's some blood and blood matter where the fingers extended in that pose, famous pose. Again, there's that beautiful arm, sculpted really nice, and the detail there is beautiful. I love it. I love the anatomy on this. That upper back is magnificent, and his wings. So let me open that up a little bit there for you, or his lats. Nice look at the bicep again with the tricep and those shoulder muscles. I'm telling you, great sculpt. War paint there, and might as well do the back here. There's the leather-like belt, sheath going down, and those pants. And that color is sick. Love it. And the boots. And the plain Jane base coming up on the other boot, strap there, fur, nice. Again, the pants, mixed media, beautifully done. And the back of the hair. Let's do the back side of the statue here. That's awesome. Rib cage, lats, under the armpit. It's awesome. War paint, really clean. Those purists, they kill me. There's that nice fur with the belt going around. Mixed media, it's fantastic on this. How long will it last? I don't know. And of course we have the plain Jane base, marble-like. Yeah, let's go back up. I'll give you the front side of it. Alright, so this is the front side. And him ready to attack you. He's ready. Looks amazing. His sheath looks awesome. I love the way the X's are. How they cross that. It's fantastic. Amazing. Well, this statue came out in April, and never had time, or I didn't want to actually do a review on it. But after seeing it in my collection, and I have it in my office, and keep looking at it every day when I go, whatever, hang out on the computer there and just check it out. And I'm like, I didn't give it no love, and finally I decided to actually give it some more love that it deserves. Being that it's only, I'm one of 275. That's pretty awesome in the world. So I'm very happy for that, and I'm very fortunate as well. One of the great things about this statue is its presence. It really does have a great presence, and they PCS did an amazing job on this. I can't tell you how beautiful they did the job on here. I'm really impressed by it. It just looks fantastic. And with that said, boys and girls, I thank you. Please subscribe. Please like. Leave a comment. You know how I always say it. I know you don't like me, but you like my style.